Welcome to Let's Just Be Real with me, your host, Marissa Tong. I'm a multi-passionate creative entrepreneur who's on a journey to create my dream life in a world where adulting just gets too real sometimes. On this podcast, we talk about all things beyond surface level to leave you feeling inspired to think bigger, unapologetically prioritize your self-care, and discover your true, authentic self. Think of me as your unfiltered but wise auntie who just wants the best for all of us. So grab your journal or maybe a glass of wine and let's get real. What's up, you guys? Welcome back to another episode of the Let's Just Be Real podcast. I am your host, Marissa Tong. Happy Friday. I hope you guys are doing well. Podcast is coming out on a Friday this week. We're switching up the vibes because Mercury's in retrograde. Okay. Not me using that as an excuse as to why the podcast is late. I'm going to tell you exactly why. So if you follow me on Instagram, you probably already saw my story and I was talking about just being so mentally exhausted. I think, yes, the retrograde does have something to do with it. Like that does affect like our communication and our thinking, and me especially, I have Sagittarius in that Mercury placement, which is where it is right now. It's going backwards. So my brain is like all over the place. I'm having trouble like really focusing on one task. I'm dealing with a lot of communication with different people, meeting new people, all that. So I just feel a little crazy right now. I wouldn't say that I'm crashing out. I think I'm pretty calm and I'm giving myself time as well to like rest and take my time and like focus on where I'm putting my energy and like really taking care of my body and all that. And also, I'm coming up on my birthday. Like my birthday is in a week if you guys are watching this on Friday the 14th. So I'm turning 34 next week and I just feel I feel indifferent. I feel like I am a full adult at this point. And I think it's really clicking. It's really hitting this week. It's like, oh, you're not early 30s anymore. You're about to hit that mid mark. So you really got to get it together. You really got to get your shit together. Okay. Like you're an adult for real. So I feel like that's what I'm feeling this week. And I'm just like, ooh, there's a little bit of pressure. There's a little bit of pressure here. And it's not bad pressure because I feel like, I feel like I'm always moving in the right direction. I feel like I'm always pushing forward. I'm always making things happen even when it seems like there's not a lot happening, and that's big for me as a Scorpio. Like I'm really hard on myself. Like I need to see that things are moving in the right direction. I need to see the fruits of my labor. Okay. And I feel like right now is like it's seeming like a harvest season. I feel like the things that I've been planting in the past couple years are maybe now starting to see themselves, blossoming a little bit. And it's nice to see. But I can't lie when I say that my perfectionist ass would not be happier if I felt like things were moving a little bit more quickly. And if you're an entrepreneur, if you're a creative, if you're a content creator, if you're a digital creator, you know what I'm talking about, okay? So this is going to be a super short episode. I really just wanted to come on here and give you guys some encouragement as far as allowing yourself to slow down, allowing yourself to take a break when you need to. So going back to me feeling like, around my birthday, I feel like this is a really introspective time. I'm really going like within. This is usually the time that I honestly love to take solo trips. This year I won't be taking a trip. I'm in San Diego. I mean, I'm in a vacation city. Let's just be real here, So it is getting cold. We do get fall weather here, which I didn't really know, but it's mild. It's mild. It's still nice during the day, but aside from weather, like in San Diego, there's just so much to do. There's so much to do. So this year, my girl's coming to visit me. We're going to make it a whole like just couple days of really enjoying San Diego, enjoying the city, and yeah, just exploring Cali a little bit more as well. And maybe a little bit of Mexico. We'll see. We'll see. I'll keep you guys posted on my Instagram what I'm going to do for the B-Day. Definitely seeing Wicked. We don't even have to talk about that because that's an unspoken thing. So definitely going to see Wicked. Comes out on my birthday. But yeah, back to my scorpionic ways. Okay. So around the time of my birthday, I just really start getting deep. I start thinking about my life. I start thinking about where I was last year. I like to go back in my journal, read about the things that I was like writing down, manifesting, talking about, releasing, all of that. And I went back to my journal this week on 11/11 and I wanted to see what I was manifesting last year. And while there were quite a few things on my list, so my short-term list and then I had a long-term list, I like to break them down so that way I can really go back and see, okay, short term, okay, cool, you were able to do this in 2-3 months. Long term, boom, we're still working on that. Okay, we actually did see that come into reality. Okay, boom, still a long term goal, right? Or sometimes going back and reevaluating, like maybe this isn't a goal for me anymore. So I like to do that. So I did that this week, and it was so nice to just go back and read what I was writing down, what I was calling into my fields. And one of those first things on my short term goals list was move to San Diego. And I did that within 2 months. And at that time, it's so crazy because I didn't even see that as an immediate thing. I wrote it down as like, okay, maybe in 6 months, maybe in a year, maybe in 8 months. I don't know. Right. I feel like anything less than a year is considered short term, but usually around 3 to 6 months, I would say. But it was definitely on my short term goal list, but I definitely wasn't thinking that it was going to happen as fast as it did. And it did because I was diligent and I had been calling this in for a while and I was asking God for guidance and things just worked out in divine timing. So I can't really complain about that. There were, I think, two other things that I had also manifested. So it's just nice to go back and see. For this year, I wrote down my new manifestation list and things that I was calling in. And then once I did that, I kind of just released it and surrendered it. And sometimes we don't realize with manifestations, like we cannot stalk our manifestations. We cannot stalk them into coming into reality. We should not be stalking God for our wish list, okay? Like he is not Santa climbing through the chimney bringing you your gifts. Like you gotta wait. You gotta wait, sis. It's not happening on December 25th. Okay, it might happen May 25th, 2036. Like you just don't know. Okay, so sometimes you really just gotta chill out. You really got to chill out and wait. You really got to surrender. You really got to sit down and just breathe and take appreciation for what you have. Like I really had to do that. 11/11 that morning, I spent like 30 minutes journaling. I was like releasing. I'm like crying. I'm like, oh my God. And it was tears of like gratitude, but also like, fuck, like I still have so much that I want to do. And sometimes I feel like I'm so far away from it. But however, like I'm so grateful to be here. I'm so grateful for what I have right now. And once you make that list and you write down what you want and you get clear on it, just release it. Give yourself a break. You can't work yourself into making something happen right away. So, burning yourself out, working ridiculous hours, trying to do everything at once, trying to do the most, trying to prove yourself, prove your worth, it's like that's not going to make things happen even faster for you. I'm sorry, it's not. Like, and this is something that I've been learning as I have been coming more into my feminine energy. It's like, I don't need to work super hard in order to see things happen for me, in order to receive, in order for good things, good people, good opportunity for money to come into my life. I don't need to do the most. I can just ask and I can write it down and I can just move in a way that's aligned and I can continue to show appreciation for my life while still actively thinking about those things and visualizing those things and asking every day for those things. That doesn't mean that it's going to come any faster. So sometimes you just got to learn when to chill the F out and be like, okay, I'm tired. I'm feeling tired this week. Mercury's in Gatorade. Like, let me rest. Let me take a step back. And I don't feel like me taking a step back is going to put my entire life that I've been working on hold. I don't think that everything that I've been doing is just going to get erased. I don't think that people are going to forget about me or forget about my business or forget about my podcast because I didn't show up on social media for 2 days. And it's like coming out of that mindset and being able to relax and chill and appreciate and sit in your feminine, like that feels so much better. Seeking out joy, seeking out time to do things that you really, really want, right? Taking care of your body. For me today, I was feeling super just like crazy mentally, like all over the place as far as like communicating with people, making sure that like I'm on top of things coming up. Like I said, around the time of my birthday, I'm very hard on myself as far as like, okay, I need to get my shit together. Like, let me make these appointments. Let me catch up on this. Let me make sure that like my email inbox is clean and my room is clean and I'm getting rid of all this trash. It really feels like a brand new year for me. I'm so dramatic, but like I really feel like it's a new year. So I'm just feeling like it's the end of the year slump for me as a Scorpio. So like I'm celebrating the new year right now. So my resolutions are my 11/11 manifestations that I wrote down. That is my 2026 resolution. So I'm not waiting till December 31st. I already wrote it down. I wrote the letter to the universe, like, and now I'm chilling. Okay, I'm taking it a little easy, and then I'm gonna turn up again. And then I'm gonna turn up the pressure, turn up the notch. But right now, I'm listening to myself, I'm listening to my body, I'm listening to my intuition, and I'm allowing faith, certainty, joy, appreciation, gratitude, those things to lead me. Oh my God, y'all. So I just bought a brand new pair of professional dance heels from Burju Shoes, and I am completely obsessed. These are not only fashionable, but they're completely, absolutely comfortable. They're so lightweight, they fit my foot like a glove, and my feet are just completely happy. Versus when I first started taking heels classes and teaching heels classes, I was just picking up random heels from department stores and they were killing my feet. My feet would be swollen, I would have blisters, they would scuff up the floor at the dance studio. So I'm so happy that I came across Burju shoes. These are without a doubt the best heels in the industry, and a few celebrities including Chloe Bailey, J-Lo, and Megan Thee Stallion have been spotted wearing these during their big performances, so you know they're good. You absolutely need to invest in yourself this year and stop wasting your money on shoes that will only last you a week, girl, okay? If you're looking to level up and get into your heels bag and, just build your confidence, you're gonna need the right shoes. So these shoes will completely level up your dancing and help build your confidence because you're not worried about how your feet feel. Me and my clients have been wearing Burju shoes for a few years, and I'm honestly never gonna switch back. Like, I would never switch back to a department store heel, okay, honey? These shoes are lightweight, stylish, durable, and they come in a variety of different heel heights and styles for every different type of dance. The service is incredible, and if you need to exchange a size, they'll quickly help you do that. I do recommend ordering one full size up since these shoes are meant to hug your foot. So check out the amazing selection at burjushoes.com. Use my discount code RISFITKitty. That's RISSFITKITTY to save some cash on your next purchase. And let's get to dancing. So I hope you guys got some value today. Like I said, short episode. I just came on here to, drop some love, some insight. I don't have too much to say. Like I said, Mercury is really doing a lot, and I really feel kind of just brain dead. And I think a lot of us are really just in a state of fatigue right now, fatigue of the news, fatigue of everything going on in the world, fatigue of craziness and madness and chaos. It's like, can I just get a second? Can I just cuddle with my dog? Like, this is a lot. So if you need a break from social media, if you need a break from people, if you need a break from listening to 20,000 podcasts a week, like, that's okay. It is okay. And you can take that time for yourself and you can still connect with people when you feel like it. So listen to your body, listen to yourself, listen to your intuition. Okay. I hope you got something out of this. And don't forget, we are now taking voice messages. Okay. So you can call in, you can leave a question, you can tell me a little story if you want some feedback, you can say how much you love the podcast. And that link is going to be right in the show notes. So you just hit that link. It's going to take you to a website. You send a nice little recording and there may be a chance that we're going to feature it on the show, and I will be responding in real time. So go check it out, go show love. And if you're too shy to do that, it's okay. You can go ahead and leave us a rating and review on Apple or Spotify. I would love, love, love 5 stars if you guys are loving the show. Don't forget to share with a friend. Send this to someone who needs to hear it, someone who has just been overworking, doing the most, burnt out, tired. Tell her to take a break, okay? Because she deserves it. So send her this episode. If you guys are watching on YouTube, don't forget to subscribe, okay? Don't forget to like this video, drop a comment, let me know what you thought, and I will see you guys in another episode. Take care, y'all. Bye.